So for today's video, we're gonna talk about basically how to make a metal song and how Santiago and I made the metal song in our album, the metal instrumental song in our latest album, which was for our passion project. Well, so composing metal is actually not very hard, and it's not as hard as you may think. First, you gotta think about percussion. Percussion is an extremely important element in metal because it is what actually hits the listener in the face. It's what makes metal, want to make you headbang and want to make you move around. Percussion consists mainly of bass and drums commonly, but in metal you actually have to mix rhythm guitar as well into percussion. Why? Because you have to get those heavy notes. So for the drums, the drums have to be extremely rapid, extremely fast. They have to hit the listener in the face. They have to just focus on a lot of double pedaling, a lot of just rapid playing, and that will make the listener want to move and want to headbang around. The bass has to follow the drums, and the rhythm guitar also has to sync in with the drums. Now for the rhythm guitar, we focus on getting those high gain tunes, and for you to actually have high gain, you have to focus on proper playing. Why? Because if you have high gain, which is actually that crazy noise that you get from the guitar, which is like this, compared to, let's say, something lower gain, like so. For you to actually properly utilize high gain, you have to focus on using chords that are actually known as power chords, because if you use complete chords which mix thirds and which mix sevenths and everything, you get a sound that just sounds like way too muddy. So focus on using power chords. Other important elements, we've talked about percussion, we've talked about bass, which is actually part of percussion, and we've talked about rhythm guitar. Now, again, let's focus on rhythm guitar. Just focus on, hitting the listener in the face, hitting those chords hard and making that noise that is known for metal. Now, for lead guitar, in our song we use three lead guitars. One that you can listen to it on the left side of your ear, one that you can listen to it on the right side of the ear, and one you can listen just centrally. To do this left, right, and central effect, we used an extremely good program for recording, and which is actually free and I recommend to you, which is called Audacity. And we also used FL Studio. FL Studio was mainly done for making the drums. Alright, so going back to lead guitar, focus on playing really fast. Now, many of you might not be good at fast playing, might not be experts at guitar. I'm not an expert at guitar. I'm not good at fast playing, to be honest. So you can also take an alternative route to fast playing. Now, you have to focus, of course, on playing fast, and like I did in the intro, that tremolo picking, that is repetitive. But you can also take an alternative route, which is actually melodic playing. Melodic playing is slower, it focuses more on octaves, it focuses more on just the actual melody. And that will actually sound great. You have to be an excellent guitarist to make a metal song. Finally, just focus on grabbing all of these components. We have three guitars, we have one bass, we have one drum set, and not making it sound overwhelming. Because if you have a song that's too overwhelming, that's too much noise, that it's just not pleasant to hear, the listener won't enjoy it. It's better to just simplify things a little, focus on what's actually important, and compose a great metal song. If you have any questions, you can post them down below, and I will surely answer them. To the next episode.